Shem was a sham, and a low sham, and his lowness creeped out. First via foodstuff, so low was he that he preferred Gibson's tea-time salmon tinned, as inexpensive as pleasing to the plumpest roe heavy legs, or the friskiest par or smoked troutlet that ever was gaff between Leck's Lip and Island Bridge, and many was the time he repeated in his botulism that no jungle-grown pineapple ever smacked like the whoppers you shook out of Aeneas's cans. Find letter in Gladstone's corner house, England. None of your inch-thick blue-blooded balaclava, fried at belief steaks, or juice-jelly legs of the Grex's molten mutton, or greasily gristly grunter's goopans, or slice upon slab of luscious goose bosom with lump after load of plump pudding stuffing, all a swim in a swamp of bago gravy. For the Greek-hearted you'd roast beef of old Zealand, he could not touch it. See what happens when your somatophage merman takes his fancy to a vegetarian swan. He even ran away with himself and became a farsoonerite, saying he would far sooner muddle through the hash of lentils in Europe than meddle with Ireland's split little pea. Once, when among those rebels in a state of hopelessly helpless intoxication, the piscivore strove to lift a zit-round peel to either nostril, hiccuping apparently impromptu by the hibbat he had with his glottal stop, that he cold flourish for ever by the smell as the zitter, as the cedron, like a cedar of the founts on mountains with lemons on of Lebanon. Oh, the lowlessness of him was beneath all, up to that sunk low. No like by like fire water, or first served fish, shot, or gullet burn gin, or honest brew baron beer either. Oh dear, no. Instead, the tragic jester sobbed himself wingingly sick of life on some sort of rhubarbarous modern yellow, green, funkel blue, windigot, diodying applejack squeezed from sour grapefruits, and to hear him twixt his sedimental cups lips when he had gulfed down much too many gourds, it retching off to almost as low wits were who always knew, notwithstanding when they had had enough, and were rightly indignant at the wretch's hospitality when they found to their horror they could not carry another drop. It came straight from the noble white fat Joe. Open wide sat Joe. Her, why hide that Joe, the wine vat of the most serene Mag Yancey as archdiocese? If she is a duck, she's a duchess, and when she has a fairer bourse, not her fault. Now is it? Art stooch ups funny you're grinning at, fancy you're in her